Good morning, everybody. We are here at Ninja Intensity in Castle Rock, Colorado for Bucket of Chalk 3.0. Bucket goes to Hollywood. We're here for Stage 3 today, where it will all culminate on the tower in Stage 4 later this afternoon that you just saw in the opener graphic presented by The Edge Adventure Park. I'm so excited to be here, Strat. I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside Ryan Stratus.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back here in Castle Rock, Colorado at Ninja Intensity for the Bucket of Chalk, third annual competition fundraiser here for breast cancer awareness. Among other things, these folks have been putting a lot of work in all year long trying to plan and prep for this very unique competition here. And here's a look at some of the overall rules. We've done stages 1 and 2 yesterday. Today, we're facing stages 3 and 4. They've got one fall only, and their run is done. So if they fall anywhere on the course, that's it. They do get 30-second rest periods between each obstacle. And I think we're almost ready to go right now, starting things off with the gentlemen.
Yeah, Strat, we're jumping right into it this morning. Luke Beckstrand going to get us started here. And as he is about to get kicked off, you won't miss anything, but I do have to pull up our quick sponsor graphic. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors that are helping support this event, support these athletes. And Luke is on the move.
Luke's on the move on Thor's hammer. Make sure he's worthy of hoisting Meunier, and he's through. It's going to be the furthest to fastest. So these athletes are going to want to try to determine exactly how much time they want to rest in between each obstacle. Here we go. Luke now heading on to the Rainbow Connection, which is a modified version of Operation. Something that Kaden came up with, I want to say, at the first Bucket of Chalk. Got to hook these in. Hold on tight. Luke has to get these canes all the way, at least one, into that purple pipe right there before transitioning off. That's the one he needs to secure. And then from there, he still needs to keep pressure on these canes to keep them in those pipes. And you can see just how easy they pop out once that pressure goes away. And Luke moving right away into up, and away. Hold on tight. These cliffhanger ledges drop. Unfortunate move to the lower ledge. Couldn't hold on, and that's going to do it for Luke's run. Nice try. Good morning, everybody in the chat. If you're just now joining us, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll be doing our best to respond to folks when we can. But up now, we've got another athlete here from the Ninja Nation competitive team. And he's off. Rocking that t-shirt on the back, it says, "Don't die, Dillon." Mr. Dillon Kelly on the move. Nice little kick to get that swing going towards that dismount already. Makes quick work of Thor's hammers. Dillon trying to figure out the pressure points here on these canes. Wants to have a little bit of a swing, but not too much. Doing this on a normal static route is hard enough on its own. Ooh, doesn't have to use all of them, but a farther reach is going to be a little trickier. Come on, Dillon, lock that in.
I'm camped here for a minute.
Great work. So he's trying to skip, save some moves when he can. Gets into a good position here for that transition over for the bar. And secures that point off of the Rainbow Connection.
What a way to get this Stage 3 kicked off, Strat, with the rainbow upside-down cane hooks.
See Kermit just chilling in the top left of your screen up there?
He's got a smile on his face. He's not worried.
All right, Dillon, let's see what you got here for this dropping cliffhanger ledge towards the end. Wow, the move up to the first house. Just out of reach. This is a stage 3 style course where one and done falls happen pretty quick. So we're going to be burning through these athletes rather fast.
Up next, Josh Miller. I really love this competition strat. I mean, they really stepped it up in Bucket 3.0 with the theme. I think everyone's had a lot of fun with these courses, with the references to movies. We got Thor's hammer, Josh Miller reaching out for the hammers. I mean, it's really, really cool the way that they've themed this competition.
Yeah, they've almost every obstacle's got some kind of like movie tie-in. All right, this rainbow connection. This athlete's gonna.
Well, somewhere over the rainbow, hopefully Josh Miller finds himself moving on.
I know, that's good. Good one. Starting off early with these puns. It'll take me a little bit to get warmed up for my Kermit the Frog impersonation. See how Josh handles these. The tricky part for operation here is making sure you get through efficiently because it does tax that grip and it does start to burn you out rather fast. So Luke, Mr. Josh Miller, nice, has to get that last cane in that purple. That last purple slot, and nice dinos. Oof, those canes go flying. And just wants to keep moving here. Starts to feel the pressure. This next move up for that ledge is going to drop down. Excellent grip. And now he gets to take that 30-second rest. As soon as they land, they only have 30 seconds.
It's a great job. Not only are the holes of those cliffhangers extremely small, but as they drop, the athletes have to absorb so much shock from the fall there of the cliffhangers.
Yeah, no easy task. Now they're on to a modified version of the bird box.
No time limit on stage 3, but the athletes are given a 30-second maximum rest in between obstacles. So you can take your max 30 seconds. There's no official time limit, though.
Ooh, got to catch on those sides. And then from here, got to go on top of that box. There aren't any ledges. Aren't any places for your hands to go, really. It's all flat up top, but able to hold on and keep his swing nice and straight. That is a narrow hallway. Try to maneuver through those obstacles, and Josh Miller looking strong here. Now it's time to get through this long series of cliffhanger ledges. This is going to be interesting to see because it is a lot of throws back and forth, a lot of 180s required. So this is going to, you're going to see a lot of variation in technique here, potential for some skips. And
the other interesting minor detail here, Strat, is that not all the ledges are the same size. Some ledges are bigger than others, and so it's going to be interesting. The athletes aren't going to know until they get to the ledge.
Well, he's going with a reverse grip to go ahead and get in that good toss across position. You see those ledges are angled slightly, but he's still moving and grooving here. Oh! But couldn't get onto that final cliffhanger ledge. I believe he needed to engage the peg bombs for the point.
Yeah, he made it down to that last cliffhanger ledge.
That's the furthest we've seen anybody get right now. Who's in that? There we go. We got Mr. Bellion getting ready to run.
Up next, it's the bell of the ball, Mr. Bellion.
The bell of the ball. Getting ready to go. Go ahead and grab a hold of these Thor's hammers. You can see a variation of techniques utilized on those.
You can see in the top left corner of the screen, stage 3, 30 seconds rest, and the number there is 10 obstacles that they will have to complete on stage 3.
And that cliffhanger that we just saw is a 2-pointer, so I believe Mr. Miller got at least 1 for getting halfway through it. Mr. Bellion. Put the wide gang to use here. If you can just get the finesse. There it is. Hold on tight.
That's a long time, Strat, to be locked off on that one arm.
Well, what's tough here is you're going from a slow and locked off kind of obstacle to something where you need more explosiveness, so it's going to affect you a little differently, but nice. He was able to match and stay on there, so quickly through. Come on, Mr. Bellion. Oh, nice. Went with the switch grip grab. Oh, but the move up. Not in his grasp, sadly. Mr. Bellion taking an early exit off stage 3.
Yeah, he took a lot of time on the canes there. Spent a lot of time locked off, but again, those dropping cliffs, no joke. Josh Miller's sitting in a great spot now.
And here we go, next athlete, Aidan Geiger. Staying nice and controlled at the start here. Watch out for that pillar, and he's through. We'll take those canes here and try to get through this cane connection. I almost think the leverage you get on these is going to be actually easier to keep those canes in place versus something that's static. I don't know, haven't tried these out quite yet.
Yeah, also have not had a chance to try these.
So just where that pivot point, you can see how easy they tip. As long as you've got your weight on the top end of the canes, it should help keep them in place a little easier.
Aidan's looking really controlled here.
Yeah, good lock off here and taking his time going for each one of these holes in order to prevent having to take extra swings. Won't tax those forearms as much.
Right, I do like that he didn't end up skipping any. He locked it in each one. Meant that he didn't really spend too much time on a single lock off.
And this first cliffhanger. Here comes the drop down. Ooh, opened up just a little bit, repositioned. Big throw coming up. Here's the drop, and just not quite high enough to hold on. Nice try, Aidan.
Up next going to be Reece Woollen.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to see these athletes get farther into the course because it's got some exciting obstacles later on. As course designers, it's tough to balance things out. You expect a lot out of these athletes, especially later on into stage 3.
I do expect a lot of heartbreak on the final obstacle, so we'll see if
my goodness.
We'll see if we can get an athlete over to it.
I know. Hopefully we will. It's just the pixie stick of doom making a return appearance. It's the sequel.
Pixar stick 2. The
Revenge of the Pixar. All right, Reece on the move right now. Got that unofficial time going on below, but remember it's going to be those 30-second time in between each one, but furthest to fastest to determine how we move on. Top 50, I believe we're going to be moving on to stage 4 later on in the day.
Top 5.
Top 5. Apologize.
Yeah, so
it's been top 50 all weekend long.
Yeah, top 5 men and top 5 women will move on to the stage 4 tower climb. So if you want to be in the top 5, you're certainly going to need to get deep into this course. Josh Miller so far the furthest.
Reece taking some time here. Smart moves, keeping those arms nice and relaxed when he can. And he is pretty low on those canes, which is rather risky, but able to get out of there. He felt comfortable enough to make that move. Hold on tight for these cliffhangers now. Comes the back pull. And the drop, not able to hold on for that drops. Nice try, Reece. And folks, don't forget, if you're wanting to donate still, we've got a raffle going on for some awesome strongholds. It's going to benefit some the Be Fit, Be Well organization, as well as the Ronald McDonald House of Charities.
Yeah, the raffle closes at the end of stage 3. We've already raised $5,000 for the raffle.
Next
and
up,
Zach Osborn takes on this Castle Rock Autoplex stage 3.
Nice job, Zach. Coming out of that Obstacle Academy crew. Such a strong group of friends out there pushing each other. See how Zach does on this rainbow connection. Kermit just hanging out there by the green short pipe up there. Not easy being green.
He's waking up, everybody.
Kermit the Frog here. That's all I got. That's all I got for now. Oh, Zach rocking the neighborhood ninja pipe pants as well. I'm gonna go ahead and skip right past old Kermit. Sorry, old boy. Zach trying to lock in this last pipe, which has to be engaged before transitioning for this next bar. Such a scary position to be in because you don't know how easy those canes can fall out, but they're just hanging out back in the back as Zach's moving on for these cliffhangers. Let's get up here. Dropping down. Oh, couldn't quite hold on for the drop.
Yeah, we've got a total of 39 competitors taking on this course between the men and the women. Women will be running after the men. Yeah, just did want to just mention this stage 3, brought to you by Castle Rock Autoplex. Thank you so much for your sponsorship and support of this event. Bucket of Chalk 3.0.
Brandon Thomas getting ready to go. Brandon coming out of Hookwave Arena, North Carolina, and the Rock Solid Warrior Camp. He puts on some pretty exciting runs. Let's see what he's got in store today. Stage 3 is more of a methodical, slow approach. And Brandon, typically known for going quick and some crazy style moves from time to time, but stage 3 you gotta tone it down just a bit. And then knowing how much time to really take in between these obstacles at 30 seconds goes quick.
I ran stage 3 once on American Ninja Warrior strat, and I did make sure to take my entire 30 seconds rest in between each obstacle.
Oh man, Brandon nicely went to the yellow, just kind of bumped into the orange one just to get a little more swing. And very accurate with these skips. Let's see him get to the bar now. Doing that bicycle kick, one foot then the next, kind of help generate that swing a little easier. Looking relaxed thus far. Nice catch on the first. But the drop not going to get him. I think we're in a housing crisis right now. Not many people are getting past these ledges. Oy. Tough break from Brandon.
This one should be easy.
Is it a seller's market if they're
geez,
not getting through it, or
I don't know. These mortgage
it's
rates.
not a buyer's market, I guess.
These mortgage rates are ridiculous.
Sam Farr getting some chalk on the pants. I do like the chalk on the pants move.
It's
I'm
smart,
a big
you know.
fan.
Less time to don't have to worry about chalking up in between as much. Sam swinging through Thor's hammers. Not posing any issues. Folks, if you're looking for the run order to figure out who's in the list, it's listed in the description. Check that YouTube's description out and you should be able to find the runners that are going today. Sam Farr reaching out pretty far. Ooh, a lot of swing here. Nice locking it in. Making some good moves on Rainbow Connection. Needs to connect this swing around. Man, that is such a scary position to be in. Going one hand off of that cane. We'll chalk up a little bit more.
Jeremiah Boyd, his chalk partner, competed earlier this weekend.
All right, come on, get through. Get through this housing market here. Big ups. Ooh, clinch and hold. Get on out of there, Sam Farr. Dipping
Yes,
on
Trap,
out.
we have not seen a lot of success on up, which is what they're calling that obstacle. And really strong job by Sam there. Only Josh Miller has made it to the box office so far.
Sam's going to want to try to get past the cliffhanger to get as far as Josh in order to work his way up that leaderboard. Let's see what we got on these bird boxes. Got to go inside those 2 holes on the side of the box and then keep your swing straight as possible. They're on only 1 strap, so it's easy to get twisted around. Nice work. Trying to ask for some clarification on perhaps which ledge you can start from.
Again, yeah, the tough part, these cliffs, they're not all the same size. Some bigger, some smaller. So as you're going through, you're going to have to adjust kind of on the fly.
Yeah, that does affect your rhythm and your timing. Sometimes it's easier just to float through something if you know what every ledge is going to feel like. Oh, no. Went for a quick transition. You can see the hands on his head. What happened? Just fell unexpecting. The ledges to, I guess, be thinner on the throw across. Not sure how he intended on doing that one.
You could see he was pretty disappointed there. Hands immediately to the head. Knows he's capable of making that move. Maybe just rushed it. Didn't place his hands quite where he wanted to.
Yeah.
Certainly unfortunate. And there is one of the men behind the course.
Diabolical designer right there. Mr. Kaden Lebsack and John Mall, Mr. Intensity himself.
Putting in a lot of work this weekend. Mr. John Mall helping out. Kaden, one of the course designers. You can see Max also at the starting line with Asa.
And Asa on the move. Likely listening to VeggieTales from what we've been told.
Who knows at this point, Strad?
I know, man. Maybe he's got a different playlist per stage. As you get more serious later on in the courses, you want to change up the jams. Let's see what he decides to do here. Big jump out.
Looks like he's going to skip. Well, if you go for the skip, you got to be pretty confident in your precision here. And no problem there for Asa.
Yeah, big kip up. And nice little, gets it on the backswing for the timing. Here comes the cliffhanger ledges. Hold on tight.
They've got how little they have to hold on to here. And especially for the next one that drops.
Asa going up and holding on. Nice work. And gets on out of there very quickly. Sub-minute to this point. Staying strong. Training out of the jungle gym down there in St. Petersburg, Florida. Strong squad down there. Ace has been putting on quite some runs here as of late.
Yeah, back-to-back strong performances last week. Second place at Ninja Sport Championship.
Here's that bicycle kick being put on display. You'll see athletes change directions to help generate that swing. Sometimes they feel it slightly off, and it's better just to go with the flow, get that turn knocked out. You're the one that wants to stay in control. Don't let that swing control you. Asa, ready for the cliffhanger now. See what he's got here for these ledges. See how many pirouettes are we going to be seeing today. Hold on that first throw across. Then he's got a lot more to go.
Oh, you can see the hands
slowly
opening up. Oh.
Keep grooving. About halfway through, and he's going to get.
Oh, come on,
Asa. Get the first touch point.
Once you get to the pegs, you got a little bit of rest.
There it is. So he has to use both peg bombs here. He's got to take out those pegs, bring them with him. They are forced moves here, so third and fourth peg bombs must be utilized.
And you were in the rules, right, Strat?
I was.
They have to use both here.
Correct.
He's got to get that peg into the hole.
Once they're lodged in, there is a bar for them to kind of rest at, an active rest of sorts. There it is. 30-second clock counting down. Now it's on to an old school type obstacle, the hang climb, the Amazing Spider-Man hang climb, it's like they like to call it. This one used to be on stage 3, which would lead you to, I want to say, towards the end of the course back in the day. Used to be the stopping point for many ninjas. Asa on the move, big up, and not quite in reach, but strong performance there. That was almost the end of the course. It was just 3 more obstacles after that, and he would have been through. So
you say that was almost the end of the course, Strat, but the end of the course is extremely beefy.
It is more. It has a lot more to go.
Oh boy.
I say only 3 left, but he's a lot to do still. Which hopefully we'll get to see that kaleidoscope, that full-scale kaleidoscope put into action. There's our the charity raffle. Once again, folks, we've got Levi Enright on the course right now.
Yeah, the raffle closes at the end of stage 3. We've already raised over $5,000, so please check it out. It's for a good cause. 100% of the proceeds go to the organizations listed.
All right, Levi on the course right now, coming out of that Ninja U gym in the Cedar Falls, Iowa area. Got to stay nice and controlled on these canes. Go ahead and skip past Kermit. Skip past what canes he can. But notice once you start missing those skips, you got to take those extra swings. That's when it starts to get really taxing on those forearms. Levi getting the reach there. Come on, brother, we want to get through this quick. Canes are there to drain that grip, and here we go on these cliffhanger ledges. Not much room there for the fingertips.
Well, the next one's going to drop. He's going to have the strength.
Oh, nice job. Not out of it yet, just needs to get to the red. And gets the clear. Ooh, right on the corner there. Here we go. Levi looking for these boxes now. Take that full 30.
Well, this obstacle is a little bit more about the accuracy, getting your hands. It's hard. They're kind of blind catches. You can't exactly see where they are.
He's got to keep it straight here because it gets really off angle. It's tough to swing around in that narrow hallway, but lands it. Nice job, Levi. Not many moments of respite on this course. You got to just keep moving through. Give him that gotta go, and he's off. Comes the first toss across. Nice catch. And again, moving through, hold. Nice work. A little bit of an angle there is gonna put a little more pressure on those fingertips. And not quite able to get to that ledge towards the end. Nice try, Levi. All right, coming up now, we got Tyler Kurtzhals, TK Ninja Tricks. Getting ready to go. 18 years old, coming out of Utah. Trains out of the Ninja Warehouse and Impact Ninja Gym. Getting that chalk on.
If you want to
Ready to go.
move, because I just saw you move. Right. If you want to wait to move until they
See
get
how.
to the peg bombs,
See how he handles. Oh, the canes gets a
they're burning out so bad.
little too much swing to start.
Use you on the cliffhanger at
Try to
all.
go for that skip. Now we'll dial it back just a little bit.
If they actually make it to the peg bombs, then
That start's going to
That way you're not moving unnecessarily.
give him a little more hang time than he's wanting.
And they're getting that last move when they like pop out.
But it's important not to get flustered when you find yourself in this position.
If they catch that last cliffhanger and they get to the peg line,
Real easy to get frustrated when you're up there, especially when those obstacles don't want to cooperate. Uh-oh. What's the word here? What's the word? Oh, looks like Max is going to be... oh, wow. Okay. Excellent job there. A rare thing that happens in Ninja Comps. Typically, if something drops, it's gone forever. But, Tyler unable to hold on, spend a little too much time on the canes. And that just taxes that grip so much faster. Nice try, Tyler. It's a tough stage 3. It's very challenging. One more time, folks. Shout out for the fundraiser that we've been doing all weekend long. So far, $5,000 been raised, all of which is going to be going towards these organizations, the Be Fit, Be Well, and Ronald McDonald House Charities. Go ahead and donate if you can. Appreciate the support, or just share it around, let some more people know about it. As soon as this stage is over, that's when things are going to be tallied up. Find out who those winners of the holds and other products are going to be. Appreciate the support, y'all. And looks like we're ready to go with our next athlete on the course.
It's going to be Luke Dillon.
Luke on the move. Coming out of Vitality Fitness. Let's see how he does on the canes. Trying to stay nice and relaxed here. See, once you get those canes locked in, feel confident that you can move through, but dislodging them will take a little more time on the hands. But staying composed and calm here, not breathing heavy. Just looking really relaxed. Nice job, Mr. Dillon. Now comes the power moves here. Great grab on the cliffhanger. Here comes the first
He's got to go up to the dropping cliff now.
Big back pull. There it is. Wants to get out of here. Still needs those bars in hand and should be able to dismount. No problem there for Mr. Dillon. Yeah, these bird boxes can get through pretty quickly. Just want to make sure you're accurate with those grabs. Try to rest before that long series of cliffhangers. Here we go. First big throw. Oh, almost missed, but able to adjust quickly and then starts to fix his swing right away. Nice job. Come on, Mr. Dillon, get over there. There's the grab on the last box. Excellent foot tech to be able to just split the difference and swing on out of there. Got a lot of support in the chat for Mr. Dillon.
A lot of Vitality athletes out here today. You can see no Meunier. He'll be running last, I think, for the men.
All right, Luke up to these cliffhangers. Ooh, big throws already, building up that momentum for that throw through. Excellent job and kipping on over for that transition. Just swimming through these cliffhanger ledges.
They're getting smaller.
Come on, get out of there. And nice job. Wow. The tech on display here for the swing throughs. Nice work, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, he's moving.
Hold tight. Just got to lock that one in. Now you get your 30 seconds. Here we go. Got a nice leg lock. Really taking away some of the... Oh, and you get a little foot rest down there as well. As a little active rest. Nothing huge, but enough to give you some rest on those hands.
Well, if it's me, I'm taking the full 30 seconds here for sure.
Oh, he's shooting for first place here. Nobody's gotten through the hang climb as of yet.
Hang climb, traditional.
So unfortunate grab there. That is a cannonball at that angle is not an easy grab to make. The start pillar is in play. They can utilize as much of it as they need to, but still, strong run from Luke Dillon.
Yeah, it's a traditional Sasuke obstacle. The hang climb.
Yep, from back in the day. Don't see it too often nowadays. It's where those rock climbing skills can come in handy. All right, next up, getting ready to run. Ryan Richardson on the move. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a whole bunch of these Meuniers.
Here comes the smoke. Ryan wants all the smoke.
He's trying to call down. Oh man, couldn't think of the reference from the Thor movies. What's the road he calls down? When he called, I can't remember. Having a brain fart. Sorry, folks.
Somebody in chat, help this man out.
No, what is it with man? Yeah, I need to watch the Thor movies again. I haven't even seen Love and Thunder yet. But Ryan Richardson trying to figure out these canes here. Go inside of these pipes with these canes. Now he's figured it out. Just to keep on moving smooth through. I'm going to skip on past Mr. Kermit. Okay, have a good time. Goodbye. Horrible Kermit impersonation. All right, Ryan took a couple extra swings to get to this position, but makes it through Rainbow Road. Gets that first ledge. Oh, couldn't handle the drop. The Bifrost, that's it. Ninja Dimension, thank you in the chat.
There it is.
Put me on check. Nice try from Ryan Richardson, though. That drop is starting to take out athletes once again. But here we go.
Moving on with the Castle Rock Autoplex presented Stage 3.
Phil Folsom pulling through. Big, strong moves here. Wants to get out of that one quickly. Let's see what he decides to do here. Don't think he's going to take a long break. Wants to chalk up a little bit. And keep it grooving right on through. Ooh, big kick out off the platform. He's going to get that swing built up, but going to miss that skip. This is a modified version of the cane operation. Oh, poor Kermit's getting slapped around up there like Miss Piggy's mad at him. We don't want that happening. Phil swinging on through.
That was a great Miss Piggy impersonation.
There you go. Holding on for these cliffhanger ledges. Dropping on down. Nice job. Come on, Phil. Back pull and throw. And go. Oh, nice. You see how he caught already. Preloaded with that catch so he could just swing on through.
Yeah, Phil's impressive. He's one of those athletes that every move that he makes is intentional. Always trying to put his hips in the right spot, put his body in the right position to make things easier.
Goes to the bird box. Nice catch there. Liked how he kind of grabbed onto the front side of the square to make sure those hands were going to fall into place. Need to be centered. As you can see, those things just tip really easy on you. Phil making great time. Yeah, it's so important to think about not only the obstacle, but the start and the finish, how you engage it to begin with and how you dismount. All that comes into play to be efficient on this course. Let's see what Phil's got. Nice throw across. Good grab there. Phil making some good moves here, staying nice and standard. Nice crossover on that final ledge. Big back pull for the throw across. And he's on out of there. Trying to get through this transition obstacle. Peg bombs. Just going to test that lock-off strength once more. He's already taxed a bit on the rainbow connection at the start with those canes and locking in. Let's see how much he decides to utilize that pole on the climb up.
Yeah, start to plan your route out right now while you're resting here. Take a look at which holds you want to use. Always a little bit different when you're tired and pumped. I'm sure he strategized this before the run, but now that you're here.
Oh, opting to. Okay, there it is. Going to kick off the. Oh, not able to make any more moves on the hang climb.
Yeah, you can see he was trying to get the feet involved, trying to get his feet onto the hang climb to help as he tried to make the ascent. Quick look at our sponsors. Our Stage 3 is brought to you by Castle Rock Autoplex. Ocean Needs Everyone. The Edge, Zip Lines and Adventures. Biaggi Bros, Copeland Precast, Whipfly. MB Roofing, Celebra Family Restaurants, Colorado Foot and Ankle, Peak View Dental, ENT Credit Union, Aussie Wear.
Yeah, big shout out to all these sponsors. Much appreciate everybody.
Source, another sponsor. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping us put on this awesome event.
Here we go. Oh, no, the move. Paul Woods getting ready to go. Swinging through Meunier and Thor's hammers. No problem. Paul Woods, 16 years old, also coming out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness. Rocking those neighborhood ninja pie pants. Careful here. Great move right away off the start platform. Skipping Kermit. Trying to find the blue. And we're looking for the top 5 athletes here. So they're going to start trying to pick up the pace to get to a certain point. Come on, Paul, hold on for these drops. Gets that swing going. Ooh, hold on, there it is. Wants to get out of there, can still peel out on the backswing, but he's able to manage it and dip on out of there. Great job, Paul.
Well, if you want to be in our top 5, you have to at least get to the cliffhanger. Right now, our top 3 have all gotten to the hang climb. Phil Folsom, Asa Reynolds, and Luke Dillon.
Yeah, so it's a race to the hang climb as of now. But we're going to want to see somebody get a full clear. I'm sure the course designers want to see that. Paul looking for the grab onto these bird boxes. Good catches. Those things are not comfortable to hold on to. Just taxes your grip even more since you're slammed up against that structure with your forearms. Not fun to hold on to.
Right now, Josh Miller sitting in the 5th place spot.
Well, in his bio, Paul says he likes to think and analyze everything. This is one of the courses where you really got to map out your moves. See how efficient he can be here on this series of cliffhangers.
Well, right here, I think is the biggest difference. If you can be efficient and move quickly through this.
Oh, great throw across.
You don't want to take any extra movements on the cliffhangers.
Paul looking for that throwback now. Nice catch. He's got to dig deep, though, straightening out with the arms, and oh, that's going to do it for Paul. Nice try. That's going to put Paul Woods in 4th place currently.
Yeah, so that puts Paul in 4th. Levi Enright bumps down to 5th. And up next, from the danger zone, Tyler Smith.
Tyler Smith on the move. Going to go ahead and use these, much like regular nunchucks. Swing on through.
A little over halfway through the men's competitors. This is our 17th runner out of 30 men.
And go ahead and skip on these cane holds. Modified version of operation.
Yeah, this debuted at one of the Bucket of Chalks. Kaden and Max came up with the diabolical upside down.
And now we've seen all sorts of cane tricks. Tyler with the throw going up, hold on tight. Popping down again with the quick dismounts. Nice job, Mr. Smith. See him visualizing the hand placements. Trying to get those neural pathways already firing. How he wants to grab onto these obstacles. Great job, and right away just kicking up. Timing out just right. Watch that face. Kicks on out of there smoothly through.
Yeah, again, no time limit on stage 3, but the athletes are given a 30-second rest between each obstacle. So only allowed 30 seconds to try to recover. At this point, it's a race to the hang climb. But certainly, I think these athletes feel confident they can get past that obstacle. They put the right run together.
Gets that swing built up just a bit. Ooh, skipping across. Going off angle a little bit in order to skip one of those cliffhanger ledges. Don't have to use all of them. Nice. Makes it to the last one before the throw across. See how efficient we can be on these peg bombs. Tough to make sure these stay locked in sometimes. And gets the clear off of peg bombs once he's on that pillar. Now it's time to chill for a bit. Remember, they can use that rest for a little bit.
Well, he definitely didn't take his 30 seconds there.
No, he went quick. Let's see how much he decides to use.
I like this. Using the 30 seconds to also plan out the obstacle.
Oof.
Keep those feet on.
Needs a big pull.
Oh, he was so close.
They're going to be trying for that big up move. It's a tough move to make. A lot of ninjas don't mess around. You see him grabbing at his pectoral there. Hopefully he's all right. Easy to she decides to use sometimes during those reaches.
I like this. Using the 30 seconds to also plan out the obstacle.
Oof.
Keep those feet on.
Needs a big pull. Oh, darn. Tough move. Nice try. So that puts Tyler Smith in first place currently. 7 points in 2 minutes, 21 seconds, .20. And Nolan on the move right now. Yet another Vitality fitness athlete.
Vitality is showing up here in this stage 3 strat.
Come on, Mr. Nolan. He's trying to redeem that title of Bucket of Chalk champion. Won the very first Bucket of Chalk. He's back for vengeance. Staying relaxed out there right now. Nice little match onto the cane. Keep on swinging through. Nice pop down to that cliffhanger. Not making any wasted motions here. Handles the drop. And very quickly through the cliffhangers from up. We'll shake on out. Favorite obstacle happens to be cliffhangers. So I'm sure he's happy to see all the ledges in this stage. Get through the bird boxes here. Good work getting through these cubes. Cubic confusion, one could say. The older, old obstacle from back in the day. Can't remember. That one came out of, who came up with that one?
Cubic confusion?
Yeah, I want to say that was one from like Bobby Zavala.
Really?
And the Tennessee crew way back in the day. But Nolan, onto his favorite obstacle here, the cliffhangers.
Oh no!
What happened? No, you see the frustration there, hands on his head. No, and he's just gonna feel it out. Just too quick on a transition, perhaps.
See, again, here's the replay.
Goes for the throw.
Oh.
Just didn't brace for impact, perhaps. Or if it was a thinner ledge, I don't know. But on the move right now is Caleb Bergstrom. Coming out of the jungle gym. Trains a lot of athletes down there. Been putting on strong performances as well. Let's see what he's got on Rainbow Connection. Caleb taking his time here on the canes. Hold on tight. Once he gets onto that last hold, he can transition through and out of there. Going to start making some efficient moves as much as he can. Nice so far. And popping right out. Nice quick little pop through with those last two bars. Yeah, being able to minimize your swing when going through those laches. Save that energy, save some time. Well, Caleb trying to fight for that 5th spot. Into the bird box we go. Paul Wood sitting in that 5th position on the bubble right now. Nice, and he's through. Take that maximum rest here. But Caleb probably going to try to get through these cliffhanger ledges as quick as he can. Likes to find ways to get through things quick. If he knows he can take a shortcut somewhere, probably he'll take it. Let's see what he decides to do here. We'll skip past that one. Doing the 180 turns. Hold on tight. And right away on to the peg bombs.
It's got to be such a relief as soon as they grab those pegs.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Getting their fingers off of those cliffhangers. You know it's got to be a relief.
Caleb getting through. Nice work. Extremely quick to this point. Not as quick as Mr. Tyler Smith, but he's looking to go for a full clear, I imagine. He's clarifying with the judges about what he's allowed to use. I expect him to utilize this start position perhaps a little bit more if possible. Nope, you're gonna go straight on to it. Hold on tight, Caleb uses that reach.
Oh no!
Ah, tough move there. I think this obstacle might be getting some ninjas interested in rock climbing a bit more.
Oh, let's take a look at the replay here. He was so close, Strat. Goes for the move, uses the big reach. Oh,
nice
man.
try, Caleb. It still has him in second place currently. And that's going to put Luke Dillon on the bubble now.
Yeah, so our top 3, Tyler Smith, Caleb Bergstrom, Phil Folsom. And up now it's Hans Hertz.
Hans Hertz on the move right now. Hans, 15 years old, local here to Castle Rock. Great kid to work with. Awesome attitude. Hopefully gets his shot on American Ninja Warrior when the season kicks back up. He's been on A&W Junior. And hopefully, now that he's old enough, gets his shot on the main stage.
Yeah, he's impressive. He's certainly a good speed athlete. We saw him last year at Bucket of Chalk take first place on their stage 1.
Getting some extra swings here. It's a turn and rotate. Nice job. Gets that first cliffhanger in hand. Notice some of these athletes pinching with their thumbs on the base of these cliffhanger ledges to try to get as much friction as possible. And nice work. Oh, make sure he gets that dismount cleanly. Don't want to get all the way to the end of an obstacle and then mess up the dismount. Hans, we never mentioned what his favorite movie is, but he says the Velocipaster is his favorite movie. I think that's a crazy-looking, cheesy B movie, which I'm a big fan of B movies myself. Might have to check that one out. That one sounds pretty crazy just based off the title and holding on tight for these box grabs. We'll take some extra swings to be nice and secure. Great control from Mr. Hans.
Someone has to do it, John. And we're so glad it's you.
And here we go on these cliffhanger ledges. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, as we get further and further in, really want to see somebody get to the second to last obstacle. Second to last obstacle is a giant kaleidoscope, which we saw in American Ninja Warrior this past season, and they have replicated it in amazing fashion. It would be a real shame not to have somebody get there, so hopefully Hans can be the one.
Looking composed here, not trying to make any unnecessary risks. Going across for the angled ledge. Oh no, he tried to go for the top portion of the 2 angled ledges.
I think if you, we're gonna go back, we're gonna look at this again, but I think if you look at this, his left hand gets on top of the board a little bit, and as it comes down, yeah,
the pop down.
Wasn't accurate with the placement there.
Tough break for Hans.
Yeah, you could see just the left hand hit the top of the board, and as it came down to the cliffhanger, not able to hold on. But Sawyer Cannon up next on this Castle Rock Autoplex Stage 3.
Going with that match grip to pull through here. Luke Dillon still on the bubble in 5th place. Sawyer Cannon going to need to get at least 7 points. Faster than 3:01. Trying to find the rhythm here. See if he's going to opt to use Green Kermit the Frog up top. Sawyer making his way through, trying to get to the end here. Has to utilize that last pipe there with the cane before transitioning for the next obstacle. Nice job. Get out of there, Sawyer. We'll chalk up a little bit. Hold on tight for these cliffhanger ledges.
Bad timing for that GoPro to go out.
Oh, unfortunate move there on the drop down, Sawyer. Tough break. Josh Auer getting ready to go. Coming out of North Carolina in the Rock Solid Warrior facility. Auer family are the ones that took away that family championship earlier this year. I actually filmed it I want to say a year and a half ago almost. I can't remember when they filmed that special. They just aired it this year. Very cool special they did on American Ninja Warrior. It was Caleb, his wife, Hannah, and Mr. Josh Auer right there. It's that strong squad of 3. Let's see how Josh does on this stage 3. And they're really cranking up the fog machine at the start. Hopefully that doesn't mess up their vision too much to begin the stage. Sometimes you got to deal with those environmental obstacles as well. Taking his time on the canes. Skipping when he can. Wants to make sure he's got it in control. Quick transition over, no problem there after adjusting for the swing. Nice catch on that first ledge. Now these drops coming in hot here. Come on, Josh. Oh, was a little extended there on the grab, but able to hold on. Nice work. Got Brett Strong hanging out alongside Josh, providing that bucket of chalk for that extra grip, which is much needed. Swinging through the bird boxes here. He's building up a lot of swing. Wants to make sure he's got plenty of time in the air to identify where those hands have to go. Great job catching and dipping on out of there, minimizing that swing on that third block. Keeps things under control. Josh trying to get that lactic acid from building up too much. Start feeling the pump in those forearms. It's hard to shake it out. But here we go, 30 seconds. See Mr. Lebsack over there on the side, making sure everybody's staying within that 30-second rest period. Josh gets the first toss across. Looking for the next few moves. Nice stuff. Come on, Josh, get to these angled pieces. Ooh, the grab, not quite able to make it. Luke Dillon still on the bubble, 5th place. Nice try, Josh. So if these athletes aren't getting through those cliffhangers and peg bombs, they have to get those 7 points if they want to move on. Evan Andrews getting ready to go. And here we go, swinging through. Just going to go ahead and grab on to the handles of those hammers. Don't want to take Max out in the process. And here we go with the canes.
Oh, come on, Evan. Come on, Evan.
Getting a little tangled up here.
I mean, he's got a comfortable lock off here.
Oh, poor Kermit. Tossed around again. Here you go. Evan trying to dial in this swing. Nice, he's able to kill that swing forward and back. Now wants to get over for the dismount. Here we go for these cliffhangers. Hold on tight, keeping that swing built up. Good on the drop. Oh, nice duck under, but did he land? He is safe. Okay, good. Couldn't tell for a second if he landed, but
a little bit of an unnecessary risk there,
just
Strat.
kind of popping off right away.
I think he's more than capable enough of just hitting that and popping off real quick. Close call there, Evan.
Kind of went into the Matrix mode.
Don't scare us.
I know. Here we go now into the bird box. This first swing getting a little off axis here. Trying to dial it in.
Oh, he's crooked. You can see the first box is only on one strap. Oh, he's getting so hung up here.
Yeah, and I think once you engage the obstacle here, stage 3 rules, you have to complete it. Wow, full extension there, short on the swing, but able to adjust.
The next 2 boxes are supported by 2 straps, so shouldn't get quite as crooked.
Hey, he's able to salvage it. Nice job.
Yeah, we'll see here, Strat. It's been a little inefficient here from Evan. He's certainly strong enough. I worry a little bit about the canes at the beginning, holding those lock-offs a little extra long and then going through, getting hung up on the first box office there. Certainly strong enough to get through these cliffhangers, though.
Here we go. Right away into the throws, trying to be efficient here. Go across, tried to skip, and not going to be able to hold on. Evan Andrews. Nice try, but not going to be making it into the top 5 to move on. Still, strong stuff from him all weekend long. Any athlete making it this far, this is a stacked field. Hats off to all athletes. Man, I couldn't even do one obstacle. I tried that jump out to the door this morning. It was horrifying. I couldn't even do that.
Head over to Strat's Instagram to see that.
I know.
Did you post it?
I think, did you take it and post it?
I took the video, but
I haven't checked.
Hopefully we got that posted, because Strat was up there like a cat trying to jump to something.
Oh, it was scary.
Next up, Tieg.
Tieg Scott on the move.
Oh, come on, Tieg.
Gotta straighten out a little bit. Swing was a little off here. Now he's getting twisted up. Might have to fight for this one just a little bit more than he wanted to. That's okay. Again, he said he's been only rock climbing as of late. So ninja obstacles that require a lot of technique, he's going to have to pull back into the data banks from when he was training earlier.
I would take the full 30 seconds rest here. When you get hung up on something early like that, you start to spin, you're over gripping, you're using a little bit more. It's definitely going to tax you for the rest of the course, so now you want to try to regenerate as much as possible after that small slip up.
Oh, Tieg looking for the moves here. Opting to go one at a time. Now he feels a little more confident with the skip here. Must utilize that last purple pipe. And here we go. Good stuff. Hold on tight for these cliffhanger ledges. He's been rock climbing a lot then. Oh, he should be able to hold on, but unfortunate fall there from Tieg. Just a little flustered at the start. Might have taxed him more than he was wanting. And with the limited rest you get on the course, that can affect your endurance really quick. So unfortunate early exit from Tieg Scott.
Sam Folsom up next.
Sam the man getting ready to run. Got Tyler Smith in tow with the chalk.
Well, right now his brother Phil is in third. Definitely wants to join Phil on that stage 4. Later on, we only have 6 more athletes to run this stage 3.
Quick move there off of the first swing through and skipping Kermit. Makes quick work of Rainbow Connection. Wants to get out of here though. Be careful. Nice job. Quick pop up for that cliffhanger ledge. Stay strong on these grabs. Here comes the drop. Nice. And popping on through, ducking under that last bar as well. Got to try to be accurate here. Don't take a lot of extra swings. Don't want to get taxed with that long series of cliffhangers. Getting that swing built up here. Good accuracy on the grab. Ball's up on the backswing to keep that momentum built up and going in the direction he wants to go. Quickly through those bird boxes. Cliffhanger time. Seen Sam do some impressive stuff on cliffhanger ledges. Let's see what he decides to do here. Only skips we've really seen. It's going to be moving past that first transition across. That one throw, and then we've seen some possible shortcuts on the angled pieces, but let's see what Mr. Folsom plans to do here. Take a second to readjust for the throw across, skipping that one ledge. Going for the 180. Ooh, hand popped off, but makes a quick adjustment. Excellent save there from Sam Folsom. And into the peg bombs. And got to get on to the third and fourth pegs. Getting a little flustered here.
Stay relaxed, Sam. Stay relaxed. Recenter.
This one you can't rush on the peg bombs because it's such a finesse obstacle.
Well, I think he definitely wanted to get to that rest to try to lock in his time.
He is through the peg bomb series. Excellent job, and that
puts him in third place, Strat.
Gets him in third. Excellent. But he wants to...
Beats his brother by 1 second. Very close.
Let's see what he decides to do here for the climb. Like I said, that pillar is in play. Going to use a little toe pinch.
We haven't seen anybody get to this move here.
It's such a hard move to make. And Sam, unfortunately, not going to move past that one. But that's going to put him into third.
We got to go back to this.
Oh.
Watch his hands here. He ends up missing with one hand. It pops off.
Oh, wow.
What a save, Strat. Whew.
Well, that's going to put Asa Reynolds on the bubble now, as these athletes going to go out and just do some quick checks on the course, make sure everything is staying nice and controlled. Don't forget, folks, at the end of stage 3, that's when the raffle is going to be all said and done for the fundraiser that we've been doing all weekend long. All proceeds will be going to the Be Fit, Be Well organizations and the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern Colorado. You can see in the bottom portion of the screen, all those awesome holds have been autographed by a few other athletes in the area here. And I've already raised $5,000 this weekend, so we much appreciate everybody that has donated thus far. Thank you so much, folks. Donate if you can, or just share the video and let people know we're trying to raise money for a good cause. We taking a second to adjust.
I got to shout out these two bozos over here on the left of the screen. Elijah Browning, Enzo DeFerrari-Wilson. Had an opportunity to go compete in Germany with RJ Roman, Jesse Lebrecht, Barclay Stockett, Lance Pegas, Austin Gray, and Jay Lewis.
Stack squad.
Stack squad, great team. But these two were out there in Germany in the stands supporting Team USA, and it was really refreshing. Oh.
Subscribe to Ninja Sport Network on YouTube. They have some insane content.
Oh, awesome. Thanks for the shout out, Enzo. Telling people to subscribe to Ninja Sport Network. We really appreciate it. Enzo, awesome to watch. But like I was saying, these two were out here in Germany in the stands supporting us, cheering us on, cheering on Team USA. Refreshing to see some familiar faces.
Yeah, these two young guys going to be the future of the sport here. Elijah, the boss, young entrepreneur. And then Enzo over there with Ocean Needs Everyone organization, trying to bring more light to the serious situation of the ocean.
And unfortunately, Enzo did not make it to stage 3, so I'm going to take a second to talk about him real quick as Elijah's looking at this obstacle. He's got Ocean Needs Everyone, nonprofit organization, helping our oceans, but also with hurricane hitting Florida just this past weekend.
Yet another plug. Appreciate it, young sir.
But with the hurricane hitting, he is planning to help out the affected areas. He's going to be sending supplies. He does live in Florida. He wasn't directly affected too bad. His backyard course and his house were okay, but he will be sending some supplies down to the people in need. So shout out to that young man. He's doing things for the community that are just absolutely incredible. Not just the Ninja community, but to the community of Florida with people affected by the hurricane. So definitely just want to take a second to spotlight him and what he's doing. So thank you, Mr. Wilson. And thanks for being a fan of Ninja Sport Network. And he's got his own YouTube page as well. Check out Enzo's YouTube page. He goes and does reviews of his competitions and gives some commentary about his runs, and it's really entertaining. So
I'm going to check that out.
Check him out. Looks like we got a fix right now on the cliffhanger. We're going to go ahead and pull up our sponsors real quick. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Castle Rock Autoplex is sponsoring this Stage 3 specifically. We're gonna get this obstacle fixed real quick. In the meantime, just give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Quick look at the leaderboard before Elijah gets going. There's your top 20 at the moment. Only the top 5 will move on. Asa Reynolds sitting in that 5th place spot. Looks like Elijah Browning is about to get started here. He's on his way. I really like this first obstacle. Goes with the movie theme, but nice way to get athletes into this Stage 3. This absolute burner of a Stage 3. We haven't even seen athletes take on the last 2 obstacles. That hang climb proving to be diabolical. Well, Elijah certainly looks controlled here. He looks relaxed. Let's see if he can make this big move up to the cliffhanger. A taller competitor, definitely nice because it makes some of the reaches on these courses easier, but then the downside is when you're taller, you certainly have a little bit more weight to carry around than some of these lighter, shorter competitors. Which makes it really impressive watching Elijah compete. He's so strong, especially at the fingertip cliffhanger type obstacles. Never really seems to struggle too much. Elijah's such a fun athlete to watch and certainly has a great sense of humor. We saw him last week just totally whiff on one of the ring obstacles, and he posted it to his Instagram and made a joke about it. It's always good to have a little bit of a, lighthearted competition mindset. It's not always going to go your way.
Right. Nice job, Mr. Browning. Looking for that dismount. There it is.
So at this point in the course strat, what's the play here? Do you race to the hang climb? Do you take your 30 seconds rest on each obstacle so that you can try to position yourself to beat the hang climb? What is the play here?
Man, it all depends on your preference. Some folks might feel comfortable burning through the cliffhanger and need to get to that cliffhanger as quick as possible so they can just try to rest, conserve some of that energy for later. But yeah, I think it's going to be a race for that 7th point. Come on, Elijah gets the cross. Nice transition through.
Oh, he's looking really good here.
Those angled pieces, tough to hold on to. Hold on tight. Oh, and peels off. You can see Enzo popping off in the background, still happy for him. Man, nice try, Elijah. Not going to be enough to move on, but still impressive work.
Again, a quick look.
Here's our standings right now. Remember, only the top 5 men will be moving on to stage 4. Mr. Pippel getting ready to propel himself through the course.
Smooth through the hammers, 4 seconds.
He's going to make light work of that.
Probably not taxing his grip too much there.
I think he's going to go ahead and straight into this one. Use that extra reach he's got. Wow, that wingspan. Ooh, but
oh, if it's not accurate.
Yeah, we'll skip up and give Kermit a little visit. Yet another huge skip. Wow, they're going to skip on 2 there.
I'm excited. I've seen Josiah and Joe Meisner, training partners out of Movement Lab in New Jersey, put on some really long burnout gauntlet courses. So excited to see what he's got in the tank here.
Popping on through. Well, Josiah making it to stage 4 on American Ninja Warrior. Wants to make it to stage 4 here for Bucket of Chalk 3.0. After getting on that tower, he's got to be hungry to take that challenge on once again. To do so early on in your ninja career is a huge accomplishment. Josiah onto the bird boxes now.
Something that probably 98% of the ninja community will almost never get to do, Strat.
Oh, 99.8%. I mean, that is so rare to get that far on the show. And no problem so far for Mr. Pippel. Yeah, the barrier for entry to get onto the show is so hard. It's going to be thousands of people that try to apply and get on. So the chances of there might be people out there that can achieve it on their first try, but got to have that TV personality as well to fit in. Mr. Pippel going on to the cliffhangers now. Looking for the throws through. Going through pretty standard. Nice little 180 throw there.
One more cliffhanger to get to here.
Grab, hold, and peg bombs it is.
Sweet relief onto those pegs. Fingers got to be thankful once you reach that spot.
Staying nice and relaxed here.
249 is going to be the time to beat to get through this obstacle here. 249.
Oh, this might be bumping out Asa.
I think would bump out Asa Reynolds.
That puts him into 3rd place currently.
That bumps Sam and Phil down to 4th and 5th place. With only 3 runners after this. If he wants to lock in a spot, he's going to have to beat the hang climb.
Come on,
if he can beat the hang climb here, he will lock in a spot for stage 4.
Oh, goes for the leap. The beta break. Well, I knew as a taller athlete, he might have had a hard time on those smaller ledges, but that reach could have been advantageous had he been able to get into a good climb position, but opted to go for the leap instead. Not sure if we got it on the replay, but that's all right. Nice try. Making that big move at the end there. Sitting in 3rd currently.
It's going to be Kai Beckstrand next. Down to our final 3 runners.
Nice, Kai moving on here.
3rd place would lock you into stage 4 at this point. So right now, Tyler Smith and Caleb Bergstrom have guaranteed their spot on stage 4. We will see them later today on the tower.
Kai getting a little hung up at the start here. Nice, able to figure it out now. Staying choked up on the base of those canes. Makes it a little easier to be accurate with the placements. Hold on tight. Big back pull for the drop. Excellent job. Bouncing on out. Let's see what we got for the remainder. Not taking very long breaks. Wants to keep moving. Excellent use of the swing tech here. Just to eye this throw one more time. Oof. A little twisted up, but able to make it through without too many issues. See his dad right there helping out with the chalk. Family owns and runs the Grip out of Utah. Awesome facility. Whole family was able to compete out here.
They went 4 for 4 on getting past stage 1.
Very cool to see. Kai taking on the cliffhangers now. Gets that turn. Got to keep those hips underneath you, though. You don't want them to peel out, swinging back and forth too much. Great work. Very quickly to this point.
Yeah, he's moving quick. All he has to do is beat this within 40 seconds to bump Phil out of the top 5. So
come on, Kai. Oop, try to spin that peg bomb a little bit to get it in an easier position with the pegs. Lock off strength being tested, and there's the 7th point.
Puts him into 3rd place, and that will lock him into stage 4 with only 2 athletes left. The lowest he can get is 5th at this point, so he will be moving on to stage 4.
Well, let's see what technique he decides to use here. Not sure how many others we'll see take that leap of faith. I saw Josiah try. Lock it in the first few holds. Oh, there was just no push power off of that right foot there. Perhaps, man, that's a tough move. There's a few of the holds there that are available, but none as appealing looking as that just straight pipe at the top. That's a tough move to make.
Two men to go. Jacoby.
Oh. Jacoby on the move. Jacoby Herman. Had some exciting runs through the 1st and 2nd stages. Getting full clears on both. Let's see if we get a full clear here on stage 3 to keep that streak alive. Jacoby now on the canes, trying to find his way through. Really important to have that pressure on those canes in the right spot. Not only to make those transitions, but figuring out how to dislodge that back cane for that next move over. Ooh, hold on tight. A smart move there, hooking on to the pipe to steady its momentum once he knocked it loose a little bit. Make it on over, and he's out of there. Good stuff. See how he handles the drops on the cliffs. So far, so good. Hold on for these drops. Big move up. Gets the first. And looking for the transition out of there. Should be no problem for Jacoby. Nice work.
So when Brandy goes to make the announcement, plug this red cable into the port that I just opened.
Okay, cool.
And then she'll have this mic.
Sounds good. Of course.
Taking that full 30 seconds. Saw that swing tech put on display all through stages 1 and 2. Let's see if he's got anything planned for this one. Good catches on the box. And dips on out of there. He's got a sister there providing encouragement and some chalk. siblings train together, compete together. Awesome to see the whole family of ninjas. You can see it on the back of his shirt. We live this. That's a pretty good logo because you do see these athletes at a lot of competitions. Here we go. Going for that reverse throw. Quick moves. Going for that 180 grab onto those angled ledges. He's catching. Needs to get to that last ledge. Hold and move it through to the pegs. Looking for these moves now. It's gonna be a little tough. Got to pull up a little bit in order to get those pegs unstuck. Oof, fighting for it. Sometimes spike that heart rate more than you want. Looks like he's trying to calm it down a little bit here. And locks in those last 2 pegs, then he can transition on out of there. So that's going to get his 7th point. A little slower than the others, but we'll see where he stands here in a second on the leaderboard. He's going to want to lock in this last point here. Can he be the first to clear this hang climb? Currently sitting in 9th place, so he has to clear this. He's got to clear the hang climb in order to move on. Going off of the base of the climb, not getting the legs in play, not able to figure out that's okay. Jacoby, great runs nonetheless all weekend long. That's going to do it for Mr. Herman. All right, coming up next, we got Noah Meunier. And that's going to be our final runner for the male division. And Sam Folsom is on the bubble. I think they're taking one last check. I'm sure everything is good to go.
Yeah, so your top 4 right now who are locked into stage 4, Tyler Smith, Caleb Bergstrom, Kai Beckstrand, and Josiah Pippel, guaranteed moving on to stage 4. It all comes down to Noah and Sam to see who will be moving on to stage 4.
The last of the Vitality Fitness crew, Noah Meunier, is on the move. Seen some strong runs out of him. We've seen him do well at the Bucket of Chalk competitions previously, as well as Ninja Sport Championship events. Let's see what we've got in the tank for this one. Building up that swing for the dismount.
It was a close one, Isaiah.
Ooh, a little off angle with the swing, but able to pull through and keep on moving. Not going to let it get to him.
Heads up.
Popping down and right back up. Hold on tight. Grabs. Oh! Bangs his elbow on the way through.
I just don't know why they're skipping it, Strat. We've seen a couple athletes do that, and it just seems like an unnecessary risk.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're popping through pretty quick. But yeah, that bang on the elbow hopefully wasn't too hard. I know I've banged my funny bone before mid-run and fingertips go numb for a little bit. But Noah?
It's easy for me to say sitting back here behind the chair. But,
Right.
yeah, it just seems like it'd be so much easier for them to just pop onto both bars.
They're trying to conserve their strength when they can. Nothing like some good old armchair ninjas. Sit from the back. Noah taking that full 30 seconds. All on the cliffhangers we go. It's going to come down to time. Sticking strong so far, keeping those legs in play to control that swing. Excellent job, man.
2:43 is the time to beat. I mean, I got to imagine as long as he can get through this quickly.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh, it's going to be, I don't know.
He just has to lock in the peg on the fourth, then he can dismount onto the pillar. So
Yeah,
once he locks that in, that's going to bump Mr. Folsom out of the top 5, and that's going to secure Noah Meunier into stage 4. We want to see this stage beaten. Come on, Noah.
Yeah, we haven't gotten anybody to the final 2 obstacles so far.
See how much he decides to use the rest. Pillar, not much. Gets the toe in. It's the reach.
Oh.
Out of reach there. Ah! You can see the frustration. Oh, man, he's taking that one pretty hard, but hopefully he'll be okay once he realizes that he's moving on to stage 4.
And we're going to go down to the floor
Oh, he just
with Brandy Lebsack. They're going to go down to the floor for a quick announcement. Well, thank you so much to the entire Ninja Intensity team, to Brandy and Debbie there for helping put on this event and for running the charity and the fundraiser. They're at $6,000 in the next 30 minutes. They're trying to get as close as they can to $7,000. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've donated, really appreciate it. It's going to an awesome cause. 100% of the proceeds are being donated. So make sure you guys, you do check out their charities. Check out the website. Here are some QR codes that you could scan to see where you can donate some money. But thank you guys so much for supporting this charity raffle. Signed holds will be being given away at the end, and yeah, just thank you so much to everyone who's supported so far.
Yeah, it's great to see events like this bring about more visibility to causes, and big thanks to all the sponsors here making things happen.
And so course changes are being made really quick to make updates for the women's side of things, and we will be back in just a little bit. We're going to put up the sponsor graphic for a minute. Should be back within about 5-ish minutes, and stay tuned.
Yeah, we're gonna do battery changes and all that good stuff before the women.
All right, it looks like we're about to come back in for the women's side of things. Thank you so much for sticking with us all day today. And up first, it's going to be Porter.
Porter Fagnant getting ready to go. On to Thor's Hammers. Porter, the pace setter. She's only 11. The youngest athlete, I believe, on stage 3. I think we're ready to go here. Remember, one fall and done style stage this time around for stage 3. First one off onto the course. Porter swinging through the hammers. Don't need to go through all of them, but utilizing every last one there. On now for the rainbow connection. Canes are gone. Utilizing these slick metal pipes like nunchucks. Still got to get to the last purple pipe there to swing on for the dismount. Bicycle kick engaged. Nice job, Porter. Going to grab some chalk real quick. Looking for the drops here. Ooh, full extension. You see the grimace on her face. Goes for the first cliffhanger up. Back down, and we're now moving on for a dropping bar. Hold on tight. Oh, excuse me, still the cliffhanger. Nicely done. And during the rules walkthrough, they did state that, I believe they were going to switch out that dropping cliffhanger, but Porter going to take that 30 seconds. Into. Hold on tight. Get a pop from that crowd. Everybody's in support. This is one of the Ninja Intensity locals here. That swing built up. Needs a little bit more distance.
Oh,
Not quite able to get the height. Porter, nice try.
she's got to be so proud of that run, Strat. The crowd was popping off watching her run. Made some really awesome moves. Great job, Porter. Gets a hug there at the end.
Way to go, Porter.
Excellent job. Well, here we go. Next one up's going to be Anabella Heinrichs. And here we go. Anabella on the move. Family was also on the family special on American Ninja Warrior not too long ago. Trains out of Ninja Nation and in the Corps. Handful of ninjas trained that in the Corps location. I was talking to Gnarly Nate about that. It's more of a conditioning style facility. It's good to cross train. Anabella going for the transition here. Nicely done moving through Rainbow Connection.
It's a little bit of excess chalk from the pants.
The finger up, hold on tight. Dropping down for this next cliffhanger throw. Up we go. Handles the drop, no problem. Take that extra swing to secure that landing on the platform, and there it is. Nice job, Anabella. No. Really important knowing how to mix as much as you can before moving on. Here we go for the bird boxes. Got a big swing built up. No problem on the first. Needs a lot of height here. Stay centered. There it is. Just needs to dismount and one more for safety. Great work.
Yeah, really nice job here. onto the cliffhanger. This is where your fingertips really start to burn.
Well, they've made some modifications here. A couple rings are in play now. It's still going to be a challenging series of obstacles to get through.
Yeah, I mean, I think they took a look at the men's side of the results and saw that they couldn't even get anybody the Kaleidoscope, one of their cooler obstacles, which is really kind of a shame, Strat.
Yeah, well, as a course designer, when you build something as cool as something like that, you want to see obstacles. You want to see ninjas take on that obstacle for sure. Anabella going on to the cliffhangers now. Trying to find the timing here for the throws.
Down to another ring.
Keeping that swing built up. Oh, just shy of the grab on that next ring there. Nice try, Anabella, but that's going to put her in first place for now. Up next on the start platform, getting ready to go, is going to be Melisa Anderson. Coming out of Erie, Colorado. Mostly trains out of Ninja Nation in Lafayette, but gets around all the different ninja gyms in Colorado. She's got plenty of choices. It's always podiumed here at the Bucket of Chalk. Looking to continue that streak. Ooh, control the landing, almost an early exit.
Yeah, Strat, remember, only the top 5 men and top 5 women will move on to stage 4. So no longer 50%. You got to be in those top 5.
I believe it might be, since there was less women here, it might be top 4, but we'll have to confirm with you guys once we find that out. But we'll see how Melisa does here on the cliffhangers.
I'm going to go down to the floor, Strat, and get an answer
just to
on
confirm,
that.
so we keep everybody aware of where their athletes are standing. Melisa building up that swing for the cliffhanger. Holding on for the first one. Quick pop down. Looking for the move up. Maintains that grip, just need to get the swing through here. Oh, getting a little tangled up here for the next Lajoie across. Hopefully that grip's not getting burned out too soon here. Wants to secure that point. There it is. Nice job, Melisa. Fighting through. We'll shake it out. Try to get that energy back in those fingertips and forearms. A couple more big throws and tough grabs to make. Melisa taking that 30-second rest. Trying to take as much as possible. And here we go. Here comes the throw to the angle. Oh, not going to get the windows there on the sides. And that's going to be a tough fall for Melisa. We'll have to see how the rest of the athletes do out there. And up now is going to be Addy Herman.
Well, Strat, I did get word from the field. I talked to our judges, Kaden and Max, and it is going to be top 5 women moving on, and top 6 men are moving on.
Oh, so there was some...
So what happened was, we'll talk about it after Addy's run, but
There we
Sam
go.
Folsom will be moving on to stage 4.
Addy now working her way through Thor's hammers.
So you want to be in that top 5 here on the women's side.
Addy using that match technique here on the swinging pipes. Yet another athlete out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness location. Addy going for these cliffhangers now. Hold on tight. Handles the drop, no problem. Looking for these next few laches. Wants to get out of there quickly to save that energy for later. Nice job, Addy. Two-time American Ninja Warrior athlete. Been on AMW Junior. Was the last woman standing season 14. AMW. She's got some experience. Competing at a high level. One last big deep breath before attacking this obstacle. Big swing. Nice grab. We got one more to go. Keeping that swing nice and straight. Maintains the grip. Wants to reposition just a little bit. Getting a little turned around, but not too phased by it. Take that 30-second break here. As much rest as you can. Only 2 times I've done stage 3. That 30 seconds just goes away so fast. Feels like it doesn't even last 10 seconds when you're out there. Into the cliffhangers we go. Gets that throw across. Let's see how we look at the rest of these moves. What's your plan of attack going to be with this ring toss across? Gets the back pull. Big reach out. Keeping the feet up. Nice job. Fighting through. Another cliffhanger throw to make off to the side. And fingertips popped off. Not able to hold on for the transition, but that's going to put her in a good standing. Nice run, Addy. On the platform right now is one half of the Twinges. Another Ninja Intensity local here.
Yeah, once they're in the cliffhangers.
Getting some words of encouragement from John Mall.
On this line, and then a little bit. Okay, great.
She's repping that Katie Bone t-shirt. Katie was demonstrating stage 3 during the break. Here we go. Megan OToole on the move. Trying to find that rhythm here for the turn around.
Yeah, does a good job lining her hips up.
Nice, Megan.
Gets out of there fairly quickly. Nice job. Nice work using that match grip on those rainbow connection pipes. Trying to get that swing built up one more time. Hold on tight.
Come on, Megan.
Needs a big up throw here. Catch and hold. Nice job. And great length laches to dismount on out of there. No extra swings needed. Megan OToole moving on for the bird box. Current standings, Addy Herman sitting in first place. 5 obstacles, 2 minutes, 18 seconds. That's where first place sits. Megan OToole jumping into third right now. 5 obstacles is the point they want to try to get to in a certain amount of time. Anabella sitting in second. 5 obstacles, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. And here we go, Megan OToole trying to increase that point collection she's working for. A smile on her face even as she's swinging through. But not enough on the third. Needed a little bit more height there for the grab in order to get ready for the timing, but excellent job from Megan. Up next, we move right back over to the start platform. It's going to be Jaleesa Himka getting ready to go. Jaleesa coming out of the Lost Island Warrior Gym. Cheaper by the Dozen. Happens to be her favorite movie. Really big into comedy films. Nothing funny about this stage, though. Swinging on through. Nice job, Jaleesa. Just the other week, her and her mom were competing at the OCR Worlds event. Back-to-back champ. Oh, watch out for Kermit. I want to yank him off of the top there.
I heard it's an automatic disqualification if you take Kermit off of the...
You don't let Kermit go falling. Nice job getting the rainbow connection.
You got this, Jaleesa.
Yeah, her and her mom just coming back from the OCR Worlds event, placing well in the 3K event and the 100-meter. Hold on tight for that clip.
Oh, no!
Unexpected, Jaleesa.
A big, shocking fall there.
Just looking at her fingers, not sure if she was hurting from earlier in the stage of running the other day, or if it was just too quick of a move.
So you see Sam Folsom there. We made him mention earlier. He will be moving on to stage 4. Took 6th place, but because there was an obstacle malfunction during his run where the cliffhanger actually moved on him, they said it cost him the extra 2 seconds that made the difference. So they're going to move on 6 people. But up now, Isabella Wakeham is going to run, but we did want to keep you updated on the Sam Folsom situation.
Nice job, Isabella. Let's see how we do on Rainbow Connection. Rainbow Road, for all you Mario Kart fans out there.
You good?
Isabella building up that swing. No problem through the connection. Let's see the cliffhanger skills here put on display. Just building that swing up immediately. Knows that drop, no problem. You see a little bit of that rock tape on her shoulder. I've had my shoulder taped up in the exact same manner. Got to take care of those shoulders, especially in this sport. That KT tape, rock tape, helps alleviate some of the pressure. Soft tissue can get aggravated around those joints. Control her breathing here before taking on the bird boxes. Hold on tight, catching on to those windows. Getting that swing built up one more time. Staying nice and straight and timing it just right. Notice how much it tips, though, if you're not directly by the connecting point where that eye bolt's at. Unfazed by it, though. Isabella. Grab a little bit more chalk. Sam's out there pulling double duty as the videographer and chalk. Helping out with the chalk as well. You see Isabella catching her breath here. Ready to go. Just a second. Isabella currently sitting in 3rd place. Needs to get 5 points. Going for the ring throw right now. Here we go on these transitions. Ooh, goes for the ring, gets it. Nice, hold on tight, needs to adjust for the throw across, so you can go ring to ring if you want to skip, but Isabella feeling more confident on these cliffhangers instead. Now she can grab onto that ring and keep it moving. What shortcut she's taking here, going for a big throw. Nice job, Isabella, onto the cliffhanger. Needs to get onto those peg bombs. Cannonballs. Tough to hold on to. And she's on to the rest point. Isabella skyrocketing it up to 1st place and going to maintain that position for a little bit. Let's see how she does on the Spider-Man hang climb. Still only 30-second rest period in between obstacles. These active rest points still taxing on the body. You can't fully relax when you're out there. You're still engaging a little bit. Let's see what she decides to do here. I think she might try to go for a big leap. You see her eyeing that ring already. Trying to find it. They're going to tell her she's got to go. My goodness, what a grab. No, what happened? Might have tapped down. Couldn't tell if she was tapping down when she caught full extension there. Tough move to make, but still nice job getting through to that point. Final two runners. Looking at the top 5 right now. Isabella sitting in first, Addy second, Anabella third, Megan OToole fourth, Porter in 5th place. So Porter currently on the bubble, 3 points, 107. Olivia Vivian all the way from Australia. In the spirit of the movie-themed obstacle course here, rocking that Toy Story outfit. Hold on tight for these swinging pipes. Olivia looking strong so far. Gotta stay nice and relaxed here. Let's see the cliffhanger grab on the way up. Hold tight. One more big move here. Gotta handle these drops. Nice catch. Notice how high she was when she caught, keeping a bend in those elbows, making sure she can withstand the pressure of the drop. Static swing through and gets the landing. Nice job, Olivia. Her and Ben Polson have been traveling all over, making their trip here in America worthwhile, competing at several competitions, trying to make the most out of their trip here in the States. Both longtime Australian Ninja Warrior competitors. Say Olivia Vivian is the equivalent of, I guess you could say, Casey Catanzaro here in the States. Olivia really blowing things up for the Australian version of Ninja Warrior over there. It's great to see her travel all the way here for this competition, among others. Hold on tight. Nice grab, bottoming out a little bit after the catch. It should be a-okay here. Just needs to be accurate on this next move. Excellent job. So far, so good. That's going to put her in 4th place.
Puts her in 4th, and that guarantees her top 5 with only 1 runner to go. So the worst she can do is 5th, so she'll be moving on to stage 4.
Well, you know that's a relief, but at the same time, I believe this will also determine their run order moving on to stage 4. So if she can work her way up that leaderboard just a little bit, that'll give her some more rest time and get to see what times that she has to beat as the other athletes go before her. So here we go. Let's see what the plan of attack's going to be. Going for that static move to the first. Needs that throw across. Hold on tight. Nice transition. That's when things get tricky. See what she decides to do here. Looks like going ring to ring, perhaps.
Yeah, gonna go for that ring.
Might be off axis. Oh! Nice try. Ragdolling like Andy just walked into the room. See Ben there giving her a hug. Nice job. But we'll see her on stage 4 as we head to our last runner, Taylor Green. Which puts Megan OToole currently on the bubble. So Taylor Green on the move right now. Swinging her way through. Taylor, a consistent performer, always placing fairly well. A lot of podium finishes, various competitions.
Well, yeah, she was so impressive yesterday. One of the only competitors to catch the X-Wings with catching both sides at the same time with the reverse catch. It was so impressive.
It's just timed out, unfortunately.
Still did the slide, though.
I know.
The gym got the chant going.
Cliffhanger drop. Nice work. Rocking that train in the core tank top.
Max.
Nice job swinging through. As I was saying earlier, that's something I was chatting with Gnarly Nate about earlier. This is kind of a cross-training facility where they work on various skills, not so much ninja type stuff, but it's good to cross-train. See a few other athletes incorporating strength training and flexibility type training as well. It's good to be well-rounded athletes, and here we go, Taylor, onto these bird boxes. Ooh, a little outstretch there on the catch, going to send her off angle a little bit, but should be able to utilize those legs to adjust her swing. She does in just a few swings. That's all it takes. And you're as experienced as Taylor. Nicely done.
And that is going to put her in 5th place at the very least. So she will be moving on to stage 4.
Well, at this point, do you want to try to get further in if you already know you're in 5th and you just go ahead and rest up until the tower? You've locked in your spot.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Strat. I think you want to be later in the run order. You want to know what you have to do. You don't want to run that tower first. You're going to want to see some other athletes compete on it. And so I think it's really important to try to get as deep as you can into this course to try and secure a later spot in the run order.
Come on.
Well, in order for her to do that, she's going to have to get through these 5 points. Needs to get at least 6 if she wants to jump into 2nd place. Not going to be able to do it by time alone. Going for the cliffhanger throw instead. Nice job, and are we opting for the big ring throw? Here it is. Building up the swing. 2 swings is all she needs. Excellent job.
Come on, Taylor.
Taylor Green. Nice work there. Going to get that active rest. And I missed a good opportunity to say it's not easy being green with the Kermit the Frog right over the head. Last
man.
name green and everything.
Oh, man. Well, you said it now. That's the important thing.
Horrible timing. Missed time.
That's the important thing.
Taylor taking her time here to recover as much as she can. Let's see what she decides to do here.
Well, that puts her in 1st place right now. And so going back to your question, now do you save your strength for stage 4? I still think these athletes, they're too competitive. They want to see this course beaten. They want to see an athlete get to the kaleidoscope. And I don't think Taylor's going to drop here. It's a matter of integrity and pride and
A whole bunch of things.
a whole bunch of things. She'll have plenty of rest before the tower. She definitely wants to get to this kaleidoscope.
Going off that cannonball there. Hold on. Use those legs a little bit. Oof. Gets the back flop. That's going to do it for Taylor. Putting her in 1st place, though. Excellent job to all the ladies and the gentlemen for stage 3. Great stuff, y'all. And that's going to do it for all the stages here at Bucket of Chalk 3.0 as we get to transition over to the Edge High Ropes course. We got a pickup shop. Head over there. We'll be back in a bit. But before we leave,
we're gonna move everything. We're gonna move everything over to the Edge. We're gonna head over to the tower. It looks like some rain incoming, so
boy.
try to get things moved over as quick as we can.
I blame
so thank you guys for the fundraiser. Thank you so much for supporting the fundraiser. It's been awesome to see. So please check out the fundraiser. 100% of the proceeds go to the charities listed below. Scan the QR code. Make sure you make those donations. They've been flowing in since we made the announcement earlier today. The donation is going to stay open until the end of stage 4, and that's when they will go ahead and do the announcement for who wins the holds. But so far, just thank you so much to everyone if you've been donating, and it's going to an awesome cause. So thank you for your support.
Thanks so much, everybody. Exciting 2 days thus far. We got one more stage coming your way in just a little bit. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Chris DeGangi. So shout out our sponsors one last time before we pack up and head on out. And we shall return in just a bit.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Quick shout out to the sponsors, My Ninja Source, Backyard Ninja Structures, and Gym Builds. Thank you for your sponsorship, and also thank you to all of our sponsors Aussie Wear, Ocean Needs Everyone, Castle Rock, Autoplex, which this stage 3 was brought to you by The Edge Ziplines, which we will be heading to for stage 4. Biaggi Bros, Copeland Precast, Whipfly, MB Roofing Inc., Celebra Family Restaurants, Colorado Foot and Ankle, Peakview Dental, ENT Credit Union. If you're in the Colorado area, please make sure to check out these companies and thank them for their support of these ninjas, of this competition. Big competitions like this do not happen without the support of these sponsors, so thank you again, everybody. That is going to do it for Ryan Stratus. I'm Chris Ganji, and we are going to sign off, and we'll see you guys over at stage 4. Thanks so much, everybody.
Being unrecognized special delivery or being absolute trash, then BOC Champion is the right shot for you. Side effects may include extremely big meals and leaking off the vegetables. There is no good stuff on the go. Adds a bit of extra luck on special deliveries, and it tastes like success.
Hi, my name is NZD Ferrari Wilson, and I am the founder of the ocean conservation organization Ocean Needs Everyone, and we are proud to be a sponsor for Ninja Sport Championship Season 2. I'm here to tell you today about 3 reasons why you should help the ocean. 1. There's so much left to discover in the ocean, 91% of marine species are still undiscovered. 2. If we don't help soon, there's a projection that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. 3. Without the ocean, we wouldn't even be here right now because it gives us 65% of our oxygen. So even if you don't live near an ocean, go out and pick up some trash because it will make a difference. And one final bonus reason why you should save the ocean is because it's nice and refreshing. Hi, my name is NZD Ferrari Wilson, and I am the founder of the ocean conservation organization Ocean Needs Everyone, and we are proud to be a sponsor for Ninja Sport Championship Season 2. I'm here to tell you today about 3 reasons why you should help the ocean. 1. There's so much left to discover in the ocean, 91% of marine species are still undiscovered. 2. If we don't help soon, there's a projection that by 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. 3. Without the ocean, we wouldn't even be here right now because it gives us 65% of our oxygen. So even if you don't live near an ocean, go out and pick up some trash because it will make a difference. And one final bonus reason why you should save the ocean is because it's nice and refreshing.
Bucket of chalk! Bucket of chalk! One sec. Kaden, there's a ninja in trouble. We need to go. There's a ninja in danger.
Our house, in the middle of our house, our house, in the middle of our house, our house, in the middle of our house, our house, in the middle of our house. In the middle of